So at this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the president of the Riverside Park Conservancy, Dan Garodnick.
All right, are we ready to play fair for parks? Yeah! Do we love our parks chairman? Yeah! Let me tell you that getting 40 council members to sign on an agreement to an initiative like this is no joke. That is not easy. Let us give him a very big round of applause. And I will say, from my own perspective, as somebody who for 12 years represented the east side of Manhattan, the other side of Manhattan from where I am now, and sat in those rooms with difficult budget decisions, these are some hard choices these council members have to make. And we all know that the Parks Department deserves more of those resources.
Amen. Parks
are suffering from a lack of fair funding and decades of neglect. Not just a few years of neglect, decades of neglect. They're not a luxury item. We count on these public spaces for our health and our survival. Unfortunately, this neglect is often felt harder in communities of color and low-income areas and aggravates the existing problems of park equity that we all know about. And it sends the clear message, unfortunately, that parks are not a priority, and that cannot be.
Yes.
So the fact is that our parks, which are 14% of our land area in the city, get less than about a half a percent of the city's budget, and that is not good enough.
Not good enough.
Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Not good enough. Now, in Riverside Park, we're fortunate to have a conservancy, which is supported by private donations from people who are generous and who have the means to give. But not all New York City's parks communities have a conservancy associated with them. And not all of them have the same resources to make up for these discrepancies of care that result from the lack of public funding. Is that right? So, the Riverside Park Conservancy is here today to join this coalition. We are so grateful to Councilmember Garodnick, Chair Garodnick, and the New Yorkers for Parks and all of our coalition partners to support the campaign to elevate the condition of every single park in this city and provide every New Yorker with a safe, accessible, and healthy park, and to make a clear point that our parks are a priority in this city. Thank you very much.